Hello, everybody. Thanks for joining me on my journey today. Journey through no contact with a toxic and emotionally abusive partner. Um, so yesterday didn't go as planned. The therapist that was supposed to meet with me at 10 o'clock ended up canceling on me for a car service that she had to get her car serviced at 10 o'clock. Scheduled time, 10 o'clock. So I just decided to send her an email and said thanks but no thanks. Even the first session, she was 20 minutes late because she couldn't get her video to work, and she still charged me for the whole hour. It was 20 minutes late and then 40-minute session. So I just wrote her an email and said, I hope in the future you learn to prioritize your clientele before any unpertinent matters. It was really upsetting because I really needed her support before that TRO. And then at the TRO, he appeared by Zoom, and the judge asked if he found counsel. I don't know if he had maybe talked to a lawyer or something, because he asked for mediation, but the judge was like, I'm not gonna give you that. This is a domestic violence case. And she asked me if I would do that, and I said no, absolutely not. I know what he wants. I know he wants dialogue with me, like sweet talk his way out of this whole situation. But the whole point of this is to show him that he has no control over me anymore. If I just give up now, you know what I mean, he's gonna just go ahead and harass me and call me every day, call me from random numbers or however the heck he does it. Maybe come and find me. I'm not gonna allow him to step all over me anymore. I'm not. And he ended up contesting the TRO. And I immediately called mom. And she's like, I don't even care how much it takes, how much money it takes, which lawyer we get, and how much it is for a retainer. Because I will do anything for the fight. So I'm not really sure why he's going to contest it. But it's going to be, I was hoping it wouldn't happen, but it's going to be a long, drawn out process. So I started to look into, gathering any evidence I had. I still have my old phone here. This is my old phone that I had disconnected service. I had to front the bill yesterday for his son's phone, just to cancel the account. It was like $1,000, but hey, that's nothing, compared to having to deal with him anymore. I'm trying to cut off all ties, but I started to look through my phone, and the text messages that I had with him, he erased all his replies, all the responses to every text message. He spent hours deleting it. But it still shows that I text him like every minute of my day. It has some good information in there. The videos of him crying and asking me to come back and that he screwed up, those are in there. But I found it, I thought maybe I had recorded like an argument conversation with him, but I couldn't really find anything substantial until I realized that the night before I left him, the night where he drove me through Honokaa, actually, when I finally got him to agree to drive home, mind you, it's like 1 o'clock in the morning, and I had to work the next day. And I mean, this is 45 days. Like, I don't know if you understand what that means. 45 days of interrogating, questioning me. Maybe I would get at the most 4 hours of sleep each night for 45 days. Harassing me at my job, calling me constantly, pulling me away from my desk so I couldn't get things done. I was missing deadlines, sleep deprivation. But yeah, something happened. He said that he wanted to drive right before we were about to get home. Like, we were 2 minutes from home. He decided that he wanted to drive up to this guy's house. And I said, no, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. This person, he drove us by his house one day before. So, I mean, this guy lives way up Malka side, like another 30 minutes, to get to that area. And I just said no. And he ended up taking off again. And I begged him to turn around and go home, and just wanted to go home. I already knew what I was going to do. I already knew at that point that I just need to get to work, and it's going to happen. I don't know. I was kind of on the cusp with that, but that was in my heart. He drove me all the way to Waikoloa, which is another 30 minutes backtrack. And I discovered that he had my phone, and he actually recorded me that moment where I was praying to God to help me. Mind you, sleep deprivation, total stress, total anxiety, delusion, like I was just losing my mind. And he recorded the whole thing. And it's kind of funny, like I listened to it, and I sound like a crazy person. He had started to say that he wanted me to call this man again, and I already had called him. He made me do that. I called him, and when I asked him, did you say anything about us fooling around? He's like, no, fuck no. That's exactly how he sounded. That was the tone that he used. So in my mind, it's like he should have seen already that this guy doesn't even know what I'm saying. I probably sound like a crazy person to him. But that wasn't enough for him. He wanted me to call him again. He said, like, oh, this will be all over if you call him. But I'm thinking in the back of my head, now, after everything I discovered, he had thought that I was lying, and then also thought that his friends was lying. So in the end, because it would have happened if I decided to do something ridiculous like that, the guy would have been like, I knew you from elementary school. Like, what are you talking about? Fooling around with you? What? My ex would have thought that I paid his friends to lie for me. So it was a lose-lose situation for me. There was no going about this. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and play this for you. Just so you guys have an idea of what a mental breakdown sounds like when dealing with a person like this. So I put some bookmarks together because I was literally crying in the back seat for 21 minutes. So yeah, here we go.
You're different, man.
I didn't do anything to you.
Do you remember?
I didn't fucking do it.
What if I caught you guys?
Do it.
What if I caught you guys?
I didn't fucking do it. I didn't That was me throwing the water bottle and then slap him.
I've been telling you that for fucking days. Why are you doing this to me? I don't know what to do. Oh my God. Yeah, I pray too today. Please save me, Lord. Save you from what? From you. Why? What do you think I'm gonna do? From you. What do you think I'm gonna do? You think I'm a cheater? I never cheated on you. I didn't do anything to you. I fucking did it.
Yeah. During that relationship, I couldn't believe that I could scream like that. I've never reached that tone of voice ever in my life till I met this guy.
Fucking days, man. Hours of this shit. I can't take it anymore. I can't take it anymore. What can I do?
Skip.
Oh my God! What can I do?
Actually,
I didn't do anything. Oh, please don't help me.
so I was praying to my tutu. I always had a feeling that my tutu was with me my whole entire life. I used to have this gold ring of hers, and it followed me. It followed me through college. It followed me to the new house, and then I don't know what happened to it, but I always felt like her spirit was with me. So, you know, God and all powers combined, it's crazy. In my heart, I feel like God actually heard me that night.
What can I do? You don't need proof. You should believe me. I fucking already did everything you asked me. I fucking did. I fucking did. I did. And you're gonna make me talk to him again. That's so fucked up. You can fucking find another way. I've been trying to tell you to fucking do it another way. I don't want to talk to him again. I don't want to.
I had, because I had done it before and he kept asking me to do it again, I said, you know, do a fake text message, or like have one of your other friends involved and, you know, talk to him and record the conversation. But he just absolutely refused. And I think I know why now, because he thought that we were all lying, that nobody was telling the truth. And then this is the last part.
Get off of me.
He was trying to hug me, and like, I just didn't want to touch him anymore. I was just disgusted.
Stop hurting me. Oh, so many days. So many fucking days. Oh my god. Why?
I want you to call him, babe.
No, I don't want to talk to him. You can find another way. I don't need to talk to him.
Yeah. So that was really hard to have to listen to that. That was the moment. He captured the moment that I had reached my end. I don't know why he recorded it. I really don't. I don't. I remember too, he was like secretly recording me, like when he would ask me a question and he would just see if I would flinch or like show any dishonesty on my face. So he would like, just hold the phone like this while talking to me. Disgusting. But yeah, that was day 45 of the whole interrogation. Luckily, before I listened to that recording, after I listened to that recording, I had the session with the counselor at Work Life Hawaii, and she's amazing. I wish she could have been my therapist, but under state requirements, they can only allow two free sessions, or not free sessions, but they have a large caseload. But she definitely helped me a lot to refocus and find the power within myself. We did some poetry exercises, so I wrote a poem. It's kind of like fill in the blanks about, but maybe I can post it next time. And she helped me to realize that recurring dream that I have every night is a reflection of my own fears. And even though it's in the dream realm, I can actually do things to try to control that and stop it from happening. She brought up a really interesting point that I agreed with. That maybe the reason I was having the dreams is because every night before I go to sleep, I felt like I was alone. Like I started to do the whole grieving thing, just in the silence and just missing human contact. And then also, reliving traumas. So it's like she said it's like a spatial memory, like rapid eye movement can help. There's like a therapy around rapid eye movement, and it can help to readjust your brain and your psyche. But yeah, she was very informative, definitely helped me, and just taught me how to believe in myself, like treat myself the way I would want my best friend or the way I would want my family to treat me. I have to do that for myself, like even if it's self-talk, self-motivation, those are exercises I can do. She was great. I wish I could have kept her. But I'm gonna go ahead and do the sessions with the narcissist specialist, and it's 3 sessions for less than what I'd pay for 18 sessions with that other woman, the woman who didn't really prioritize my time. But yeah, that was tough. And then I decided to, that day before the hearing, I went and ripped up the yard and started pulling weeds. Garden therapy is always good. I went and got me, this is one of my hobbies I used to love to do. Planet Tanks, and they have a really really cool store just the, the the next town over, not next town, but about 10 minutes where the industrial area is. But the women there, they're really nice and very helpful. But that's my little nano fish tank, and you can get shrimp here, so I put shrimp in there. But just trying, trying to refocus and do positive things for myself. But yes, anyway, that was my day. Today I get to hang out with the nephew, and that's all the therapy I need. That sweet boy. So I'm gonna go and do that. But you guys have a very, very good day. Stay strong. I love you all. Malama pono. Have a good day.